Thank you.
See ya.
All righty. There goes the Astro. Say bye. Well, no sooner than we got here, the rain that we drove through and the hailstorm caught back up to us. That's the nice thing about a van. You just pull in, turn the engine off, and you're good to go. Well, the rain has finally quit, and we are pretty much in the lap of luxury here tonight. You can see I've got the little electric heater going instead of the diesel heater. And the reason for that is because here in the National Forest in the off-season, the price of camping is $15 for an electric site and $10 for a non-electric site. And if you're like me and have the senior Golden Pass, that cuts it in half. So it's $7.50 to stay here tonight. And that is a great deal. So, Opie and I are going to chill out for the rest of the evening, watch some YouTube, and get a good night's sleep. See you in the morning. All right, good morning. First things first, take Opie for his walk. This is really a pretty place. The National Forest does a great job. The fall colors are still pretty, they're a little brown now, but it's still a beautiful time of year. One of the main reasons that Opie and I chose to come to the National Forest and to stay in a campground is because this is opening day of deer gun season in Indiana. And to be quite honest, that's not a good time to just be out in the woods. So we thought we would just hang out pretty close to the campground today and not take any chances. I would hate for somebody to think Opie was a little deer. Once we get Opie out for his walk, next comes coffee. It's just kind of a morning routine. Oh yeah, this is what we're going to try out next. We'll see how that works. So for breakfast this morning, we're going to try out this new toaster. See how it works. So I brought some cinnamon raisin bread and some butter, and we're going to give it a shot. Well, that folds up really nice. It's just going to sit right there. I think what I'm probably going to do is turn it on. Make sure that there's no film or anything on it that needs to burn off before I put some bread on it. So we're going to get her kind of warm here. And then we'll try the bread. That's what I wanted to do, was burn off any kind of film that was on the metal. Once we do that, kind of like curing an iron skillet. And yep, I got the vent open. Alright, that should do it. This will be trial and error here. Don't have a clue how high to set the flame. She's getting plenty warm. Look at that. It's starting to toast it up. Alrighty, let's flip these things. Oh, look at that. I think this is a winner here. Wow, that really did well. Alright, I'm not going to try to do this one-handed. I'll show you when I get it done here. And there is a nice warm breakfast. Got some coffee. Actually, I got mocha mixed up this morning. And I've got my second cup of brewing. So I'm just going to kick back and enjoy breakfast. Got the seat turned around. Heater's running. Opie's chilled out over there. What a great morning. What you doing, Ope? Huh? What you doing? I guess he figured that we got a new stool. It has to belong to him. So we'll just take this moment to show you. I've been doing these little test runs, overnighters, just to figure out how I really want this set up. And I say that quite a bit, I know, but I want you to understand that it's a real fluid process. It changes a lot, and that's why when you watch YouTube and some of the older guys that have been living in their vans, they'll tell you, don't jump in there and just build something right off the bat, because it probably won't be what you want. So after several test trips, and of course we had the Astro van, which it went to Byron, and I think he will really enjoy it. And the nice thing is, he's a friend of mine, and I'll get to continue to see the little van from time to time. But anyway, stay on subject here, Keith. This shows the layout that's really close to what we're going to be doing. We've got the cooler that Opie's sitting in front of that'll pull out from underneath the cabinets or the counter. It'll have countertop there with the drawers, an overhead cabinet up above it. The bed is pretty close to the way it'll be, except at the foot end there'll be overhead cabinets. And I've added this counter, and that's going to be where we're going to put our water. And there'll be water storage for 4 gallons underneath. And I've given this a lot of thought, and I'll get back to you on that as the build gets closer. But that's where we're going to have the water spigot to be able to fill up our kettle and whatever we need. We have a collapsible sink that'll sit right on top of that as well. And then I've got the new ottoman that came in, and it was really nice to sit on that while I was cooking breakfast instead of being on my knees continually. So, anyway, that's kind of a summary of this test and this design, and I think it's going to work pretty good.